Today, we're talking about the nature of women. They strut around like they're wearing the latest fashion, no hesitation at all. With his sarcastic jabs, it felt like she was the designated punching bag in the newbie club, silently enduring this love. As long as she nailed every role, she was sure to earn recognition. But Aizai, the leading lady regular, was like a spoiler alert, giving Genzai zero chances. But during a crucial rehearsal, Aizai saw a barefoot girl in a white outfit slowly approaching her. It was like the opening scene of a horror movie. Aizai was frozen in place, trembling like a leaf. The earphones played some dramatic sobbing, making her feel like she was the star in Grandma's Greatest. Realizing Aizai was still frozen on stage, Ju Bayan had to send Zhang over to check on her because sometimes a little loss can use some guidance. Aizai's sudden exit was like opening up a spot for the lead. Even though everyone was sad about her unexpected final bow, the performance schedule was already blazing ahead. The director picked Genzai as the lead, and the theatre erupted like a scene from the Avengers. The veteran actress had shot her glares as if she were a total loser. Genzai felt thrilled and bummed, like winning the lottery only to find it a scam. However, Du Ban felt genuinely and visibly happy for her, with his joy brimming over, and Genzai thought to herself with puzzlement, "Why does he seem even happier than I am?" She turned and saw Aizai's spirit behind Du Ban, saying, "I'll be watching you." Du Ban nodded thoughtfully, but saw nothing behind him, as if he was playing an epic game of invisible tricks. He urged Du Ban to adjust the sound, and Du Ban thought, "Even if we're moving houses, I don't need to take the pitch with me, right?" The director started driving Genzai home often, acting like a teddy bear just refusing to leave at night. Genzai felt like she was sitting on a cactus, knowing the game rules. There's no free lead role in this industry. The truth is, art requires some sacrifice. Seeing Du Ban again, she was filled with devotion, but as a small sound engineer, he lacked the power to rescue her heroically. Similarly complicated was the costumer Yuzai, who liked Du Ban like a favorite outfit, but felt like a jury member in this drama. Yuzai, in jealousy, played the role of servant for Genzai, carefully making the performance dress uniquely hers. Suddenly, a rose fell from the table, and Yuzu's mood wilted like a petal, proving that unrequited love can be a tough pill to swallow. In his heart, he thought his unrequited love was like that petal, unable to bloom beautifully anymore. Suddenly, he saw a little girl moving around the room like a childish time bomb exploding into view. Yuzai woke up, splashed cold water on his face, and realized it was just a dream, but the roses on the table still lay as they fell. He searched everywhere and was shocked to find Genzai wearing the dress of his dreams. Yuzai angrily yanked the dress away, thinking Du Ban didn't deserve someone like her, while Genzai looked confused and had no idea how she got the dress. Just like she had no memory of the director's actions from last night, she just stared blankly at Du Ban. The only thing she felt was a spirit following her, which caused her memory to always go haywire. She couldn't even figure out who her parents were. Talk about being a student of supernatural studies. Du Ban looked at Genzai with fear and helplessness, but instead of being disgusted, he gently comforted her. This gave Genzai an unprecedented sense of security, and for the first time, she showed a genuine smile. But just as Du Ban invited Genzai for coffee, she noticed his hands were covered in blood, sending her into a panic. In the next second, everything returned to normal, and Du Ban noticed her odd behavior and was about to ask, but Genzai bolted away like a startled deer. She felt like she brought bad luck to Du Ban, so she started to deliberately distance herself from him. Just then, Mei Hui, a Tokyo Daily reporter, approached the theatre to interview Shinoko under the guise of promoting the new play, Like a Superstar. As soon as Genzai saw her, she felt her nerves snap tight, as if facing a supernatural event. Mei Hui wore a mysterious smile, instructing the photographer to snap pictures of Genzai like a talent scout covertly checking her out. Suddenly, with the flash of the camera, Mei Hui wore a smug smile, and the director realized she was the wife of the reporter Genzai had killed back in the day. For years she had been searching for Genzai, wanting revenge for her husband. No doubt, Mei Hui was one confident avenger. The director went to have a chat with Genzai, suddenly recalling the sensational psychic event 12 years ago, and instantly recognized her as the girl who killed the reporter back then. Genzai had been living carefully, unaware that the director wanted to thrust her into the spotlight of fame, a true fame seeker. Then the director wanted to share some intimate time with Genzai, but Du Ban caught it and dashed in like a movie hero to save her. Then they got into a tussle, and Du Ban, steaming with rage, gave the director a serious head washing, resulting in a blood splash. Meanwhile, the director found himself in a fatal binding state, leaving Du Ban in utter confusion. Seeing the constant bleeding, Genzai hastily took him to the hospital, only for the doctor to find it healed. She then realized her powers could not only predict the future, but also heal others. What a true superhero moment. Spotting a paralyzed old lady in the hospital, Genzai decided to practice her skills, aiming to send her a health express with her power. Miraculously, as soon as she placed her hands on the old lady, a miracle occurred. The lady stood up, while Dubain looked on in awe, as if witnessing a thinking of the deceased director. This power couple rushed back to the theater to attempt a resurrection, only to find the director had already been out of the game. Dubain, powerless, had to hide the body backstage, urging Genzai to focus on her performance. Showtime was just around the corner. Then he planned to whisk her away from this dramatic life. After all, for the sake of art, one must make sacrifices.